My name is Liam Howe, and for most of my life, my body felt like a liability. 6 knee injuries in 5 years. I snapped off a bit of bone originally, I had a surgery for that, multiple meniscus tears, sprained ACL, cartilage damage, patella and quad tendinopathy, ankle sprains which led to tight and weak ankles, lower back pain because of all the imbalances from all of my injuries, and to top it off, I got skinny fat because I was injured. I looked weak, I felt broken. Everyone that I looked to just told me to manage it, and this is how your life is now. I was barely in my 20s and moved like I was an old man. At my lowest, I was walking out of my university lecture, pain every step that I took. A girl saw the pain, saw the scrunched up look in my face, came over and asked me if I needed help. That was the most embarrassing point, being asked if I needed help just walking at 19 years old. Everything that I tried ended in pain. I did the medical rounds, I got cleared multiple times, but every time that I tried to get back into football, I set myself back again. Not because anybody did their job badly, but because that bit after being cleared, the bit where you start to trust your knee again enough to be able to play football, there was a gap, there was no one to fill it. I refused to accept that that was the end of the story. So I started questioning what I had been told, that it was just genetics, that surgery was the only answer, that some bodies just aren't built for longevity in sport. But as you can see, instead of accepting it, I got obsessed with training. And so I studied everything, movements, biomechanics, how the body works, how the connective tissue works, studying the greatest longevity stories, studying the greatest knee comeback stories. I stopped training only the muscles around the knee and started focusing on the joint itself. I started building my strength through full ranges of motion. I got mobile. I addressed my imbalances one at a time, mobilizing my ankles, mobilizing my hips. I built ability where ability did not exist before. And as my ability went up, the demand that I started to be able to place on the knee went up. Walking downstairs started to feel alright. Being able to stand for long periods of time started to feel alright. I finally eventually got back to the sport I love. I had built a level of strength and control that I never had before, and that's when I built 1045 Athletic. The business that I needed, the business that closes the gap between being cleared and being able to trust your knee again. People like Edwin came to us at 26 with 14 years of knee issues behind him with a dream of playing football again.
The pain was so big, and I used to take painkillers to kind of kill the pain for game days. Now I'm able to run at full speed without having to feel like my knee's gonna slip. You know, all these cuts and turns, like the level from where I started, it's a dramatic difference.
What was that like, going back to football after those years not being able to do it?
Oh, beautiful. I shed a tear out in the turf by myself. It felt like I was back to my happy place.
People like Damesh came to us.
I couldn't even walk down the road without being in pain. I lost like 12 months of my life not being able to do anything, and then now going back to doing everything that I want to do. Every step I was taking before was like ow, 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 and if like you were, and that's at like every minute, every second, you know. And I'm not having that now, so I feel like my old self.
People like my younger self who I always wanted to help, Elliot, came to us.
The knee stuff I've been having for 4 years probably. Pain walking down the stairs, pain getting out the car, like even getting up from my chair at work I'd feel it. Sometimes if I caught the angle wrong, it would be uncomfortable walking, kicking a ball would flare it up. Literally anything that I could do with my legs would upset it. Just the day-to-day stuff, I'm more than happy just to feel normal and not be in pain all the time. Being able to do whatever I want with my body is nice. Whereas beforehand, people would say, oh, you want to come play football? I'd be like, oh, I don't know, my knee's not feeling quite good at the moment. But now I can just go, yeah, I'll play, that's fine.
Here's what most people get told. Rest it, ice it, avoid putting pressure on it, and then get told to strengthen the areas around the knee and hope it's all right. But what I found out is that it isn't about avoiding it. And it's not just about strengthening the muscles alone. It's about 3 things, the 3 capacities that we work on in 1045 Athletics. Strength, yes, but also range and elasticity. Build those in the right order and you start to unlock movement that most people never get back to. This is what we built the coaching around, a place for people who never got a clear answer, for those who want a plan to come back more stronger, more resilient and more athletic than before, without having to guess, without having to do it alone. People think they're too broken to start. They're not. If you've got 0.1% of ability, you can get 0.1% more. From what I've seen, the people with the most history, the surgeries, the setbacks, the years of frustration, application go on to have better transformations than the people that haven't had those things. All they need is the right system and the right people in their corner. If that's you, apply down below. We read every application. Let's build you towards the body you stopped believing was possible.